I thought I was playing smart, not knowing I was shooting myself in the leg because currently my husband is about to make his side chick his second wife and I don't know what to do. Last year, I discovered my husband had a side chick. This is not the first person he's had an affair with ever since we got married, but there was something different about this one. She was beautiful, and when my husband talks to her, you can see the excitement on his face. Yes, my husband answers his side chick's call in my front. Yeah, I don't know, but story of my life. So now there was this particular time I was overhearing my husband talking to her on the phone. It was in the night. He was in the bathroom making call with her and he was begging her, baby, please don't leave me. By the looks of things, I could tell that she was threatening to leave him. Like I heard my husband crying on the phone, begging that girl. Like this is a man that when it comes to me, he used to do, I'm a man, I have ego. Like I was so surprised when I saw him, hear him cry over the phone, begging her not to leave him. So that was what even got me intrigued. I was like, you know what, let me do my findings about this girl. Let me find who this girl is. This girl that makes my Odogu husband, the almighty husband of mine that made him cry. After that day, I went into detective mode. I told my friend the situation of things. I told her how I saw my husband crying in the bathroom, begging this girl not to leave him. Like my friend was like, okay, what do you want to do about it? I said, I don't know, because at this point, this girl is giving as if she used juju on my husband. That's when my friend told me that I shouldn't bother myself, that if it is not the first time that my husband is cheating, why don't I use the situation to my own benefit? That why don't I turn it around to my benefit? Then I asked her, what do you mean? She was like, I should find a way to contact this girl and strike a deal with her. I should make her, I should reason terms with her, like any money my husband send that she should give me profit from inside. Even that I should even make friendship with her to the point that I'll make her understand that I like the fact that she's dating my husband, but let her charge my husband more. So any money he send her, she will give me my percentage. When my friend told me this, I was like, it's not a bad idea. Let me just try it. I cannot be losing from both sides. I already come to terms that my husband has side chick. Why don't I just make money from the side chick? So from that day onwards, I tried to get her contact from my husband's phone. When I opened my husband's phone that day that I got her contact, I went through their messages. I could see screenshots of the amount of money this guy, that's my husband rather, have been sending to this girl. Like it's as if this, I don't know, like with the way he talks to her, you can see that she has a hold on him. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to overlook the fact that I'm being emotional right now. I'm going to make money off this man. So I took her contact and contacted her like 4 days later. When I reached out to her, I lied that I wanted to make purchase from her because she sells clothes. Of course, she was happy because she felt like maybe one of our regular customer. She gave me the location of her place, then I went there. When I got there that day, I'm not gonna lie, this girl was looking so fine. Now I can understand why my husband was begging her on the phone that day. Now I can understand why he was crying. I kind of like saw myself in her. Like seeing her just made me remember those days that I used to be, young, those days I have not even birthed kids. So I picked like 2 or 3 clothes. When it was time for us to make payment, I told her that I wanted to discuss something with her. That was when I sat down and I brought my proposal before her. I told her that I know that you're dating my husband, and I assured her that she shouldn't worry, that I am not angry that she's dating my husband, but I have something I want her to do for me, woman to woman, and that she should help me scratch my back and I'll help her scratch hers. Then I told her that, you know what, from today onwards, I want you to charge extra when you're asking my husband to give you money. When I was talking to this girl was looking at me as if I was joking. I told her no, that I'm not joking, that I'm not angry that you're dating my husband. I just want you to help me, collect more money from him. Take for example, if you want to ask 50,000 naira from my husband, tell him that you want 100,000 naira. So the extra 50,000 naira on top, you are going to give it to me. She was like, Ma, are you serious? I said, I'm serious. What is there? Well, scratching each other's back. I mean, we're trying to gain from him, right? So long story short, at the end of the day, she came to an agreement, and that was it. Ever since that day, me and this girl talk once in a while, of which sometimes when she asks my husband money, she'll send me my share, sometimes 30,000, sometimes 50, sometimes 70, depending on the extra amount that she puts inside. This thing continued for like 6 months. I didn't care again if my husband was having multiple side chicks, because I was enjoying from the whole thing, right? So now there was this particular evening, my husband came back from work and he said there was something he wanted us to discuss after he's had his dinner. I was like, what is it? My husband opened his phone, scrolled down, then showed me something. When I went through what he showed me, it was a screenshot of his side chick, like receipt of the money she has sent me. I don't know if I make sense. So his side chick sent him the evidences of the money she has been sending me. That's long story short, she told him the deal that I brought to her, that she opened my nyash before my husband. My husband was now looking at me like, so he couldn't believe that I could do such a thing. So I couldn't just allow him enjoy his time as a man. I had the guts to go and meet his side chick at her location, tell her to charge me extra money. Tell her to charge him rather extra money. So now, do I like what I've been doing? The extra money that I've been collecting from his side chick. Where has it gotten me to? I was trying to make him understand that I was just doing it for the fun of it. Besides, I didn't have it in mind that I wanted to do it, that it was my friend that suggested it to me. Then my husband said, you know what, this thing that you did, and that's your friend that made you do it. Go and meet her, go and marry her. We'll see today if whether it is your friend that is marrying you or if it is me. To cut the long story short, my husband made me understand that side chick of his is about to make her his second wife. In fact, he's so obsessed with the girl now that he just can't see himself. He just can't see himself living without her. So apparently that girl opened my nyash before my husband. Now as we speak, they are making preparations to go and get her as a second wife. What is my husband's excuse? I dupe him. Yes, I try to go behind his back to dupe him of money, so I'm not worthy to be his only wife. In fact, that girl telling him my plans now made him believe that the girl really, really loves him. So he wants to get her as a second wife. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point now, I am asking myself, why did I do this? I've been asking myself, like, how the fuck did I get myself in this position? Not only is my husband's side chick going to be a side chick, now she's about to be his second wife. Now, the competition that was far, that was distant, is not going to be done in my face. I don't know how I'm going to say it. I have been feeling so bad. I contacted my friend. My friend was telling me that she just suggested it to me. She didn't force me to do it. Now imagine what this guy is telling me. Imagine what this woman is telling me, rather. The person that told me to do this thing in the first place. Now, everything that it has gone south is not backing off. Guys, I don't know what to do. I've been begging my husband not to be angry. I told him, I have multiple side chicks that I want to have, but just don't marry a second wife. But this man is not listening to me. The reason why I'm even against him getting a second wife is because I came from a polygamous home and I know what it is, and I don't want such a thing to happen to my children. Guys, please, I need your advice. How can I beg this man? How can I convince him that it was just a one-time mistake, that I'm never going to do it again? How can I make him reason with me not to get that girl as a second wife? I've tried to reach out to the girl to tell her that, being my husband's second wife is not a good idea. But get what this guy said. This guy insulted me and blocked me. At this point, I don't know what to do, guys. Please, I need your advice, because now I'm beginning to regret why I did this thing in the first place. This is not my story, but... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. This is not my story, but what do you guys think she should do? Because she said she was just doing this thing so that she can at least benefit from the man. If the man is cheating and he will not stop cheating, at least let her still collect money. But little did she know that how doing this thing was going to backfire. Now she's saying that she regrets her action. Please, what do you think she should do? How can she convince her husband not to get that girl as a second wife? Because she said the way she's seen the girl, if that girl entered the house, the peace in her marriage is everything's gonna go south. What do you guys think you should do? Tell her what you think in the comment section. Well, for me, I'll say just come to terms with it, because if your husband has decided that he's going to take that girl as a second wife, there's nothing you are going to do. In fact, for me, that's not even the main reason why he wants to have her as a second wife. He has already had it in mind since. He just uses that as an excuse. Find a way to cope. If you cannot cope, please walk out of the marriage. That is my advice for you. If you guys have anything better to tell her in the comment section, please let her know. To share a story with me, please send me a DM or please send me a message to the email on my bio. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.